Hello. So I've got an i7 2600 system paired with an RX 480 4GB. This is a very good starter system for somebody. On Fortnite, the most common questions I get asked are what FPS does it get on Fortnite and Warzone? So here we are. Epic settings for everything on Fortnite. Turn shadows off. Do that as standard, including motion blur, because it just causes grief. These things can cause a heavy duty graphics card to stutter. And honestly, you don't need them when you're playing. So FPS, I was getting as low as 90, but as high as about 130. That's with epic settings. You can adjust your settings down the way competitive settings are low everything and epic view distance to maximize your FPS. That's what my son plays with. And for goodness sake, he calls himself a professional player. 11 years old. Anyway, that was Fortnite. On Warzone, watch, this is my son setting it up here. Bear in mind FPS might be slightly higher because at this moment in time I was recording at the same time as playing the game on this PC. So bear in mind that's something you can do as well. You can record your gameplay and it won't really affect your performance. That's because I've put 16 gig of DDR3 RAM in here. It's in dual channel as well, so it's got faster access times and it enables you to do things like stream and record at the same time. So settings on Warzone somewhere between normal and high. For this game, it's as I say, I hardly play it. My son says the details look pretty good. You're going to get somewhere between 70 and 90 FPS depending on how built up the area is, how many players are about. Again, you can adjust the details down the way, get faster FPS. Faster FPS equals quicker reaction times, and you, it's going to give you that little edge when you're playing. So you can see the quality on screen. It's by no means bad. Bear in mind when you're playing any of these games, these high-end games, when you're using a graphics card in a computer, it generates heat, and then as a game starts, it will turn the fans on in the card. And graphics cards fans are rarely quiet, so bear in mind that. But anybody who uses a PS4, they sound like Harrier jump jets when they're turned on. But as I say, bear in mind, computer will heat up, but the fans will come on to keep it at a nice steady temperature. You can see yourself on screen at the top. That's the temperature that the graphics card's running at, which is nice and cool, and that's because the fans are on full throttle. So to summarise, this is a good entry-level system. It was an ex-business machine I've put in a new case. It's got brand new power supply, brand new SSD drive to load Windows on, which gives you superb fast access times. I'm a gamer. I build computers as if I'm going to play on them myself. I don't do this for profit. I make a couple of quid, but let's just say my profit levels are nowhere near what some of the people on here are. Top of the screen there, you can see there's USB 3 ports on the back and the top of the case. There's 4 standard USB on the back, DVI port on the back, 4 DP ports and an HDMI port, which means you can add more than one monitor if you want to. So plenty of things you can do with this PC. So again, front lights, you can change the colour if you wish. Windows is fully activated. You can personalise it. You'll get no watermark appearing. As I say, the system's an i7 2600, really good, reliable chip that's impossible to overclock, so it's going to go on forever basically. 16 gig of RAM there, and the graphics card is an RX 480 4GB version. The minimum you want for gaming these days is a 4GB card. And it runs nice and cool as well. But bear in mind, while you're playing games, the fans will go on, so it will get a little bit more noisy. So, thanks for watching, folks. Cheers now.